A state jobs group is trying to force the state's hand in changing the minimum wage. Workers filed a formal living wage complaint today. Political reporter Jess Garp with more in our news center on what happens next here. Jess?
Well, the group says the state now has to undertake an investigation into whether current wages are sufficient, leaving the governor on the hook just a couple weeks before the election to decide if some of the state's workers are making enough to get by.
We're here today because it's time to raise the wage.
Packed into a state capitol room, a group of workers and activists announced their latest effort to challenge the state's minimum wage and share their stories.
I make $9 an hour as a hotel housekeeper. My income is not enough to support myself or my family.
Milwaukee mother of two Brittany Ferguson emotionally told the crowd about a recent incident at the grocery store with her daughter.
When I got to the checkout, I realized my total was more than I had. Even my food stamp card couldn't cover it. In front of my kids and a store full of people, I made the decision to choose either hot dogs or bread for my kids to eat.
Ferguson is now one of more than 100 workers that are a part of a complaint taken to the Department of Workforce Development Wednesday.
We're here to file an official complaint under Chapter 104 of the state statutes.
Wisconsin Jobs Now says they're using a 101-year-old law on the books saying every employer must pay a living wage. Workers can file a complaint, and the DWD within 20 days shall investigate and determine whether the wage is adequate.
Quite frankly, once it's clear that he has to make this determination in 20 days, he's on the clock, and he has to take a position which probably he finds unpalatable at either level.
The group resists the charge that the timing with a decision due by October 14th is putting the governor on the dime right before an election. Instead, they say they're just starting a lawful process.
All right, it's official, guys. We filed a complaint.
Now, in a statement, the Department of Workforce Development says the division will review the complaints they received today and determine subsequent steps in keeping with state law. A spokeswoman for the governor said that he wants jobs in Wisconsin that pay 2 or 3 times the minimum wage and is focused on helping employers create them. Walker has previously opposed efforts in the state to increase the minimum wage.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on this from here. Jessica Garp at our news center. Jessica, thank you.